Hello everyone, welcome to AKS IAS Main Shikshna Free Initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one important question. Before that we will check small information. TGPSC, APPSC Group 1 and Group 2 English Telugu Medium new batch will be started on 11th November. Prelims cum mains integrated coaching offline and live online classes will be conducted. For more information you can call this number and right. Next, main section of free initiative question for 9th November 2024, that is related to subject governance. Discuss how the Namo Drone Didi scheme can contribute to rural governance and development. Examine the potential challenges in its implementation. Here we are daily implementing our important strategy, that is 3 steps before writing answer. Within 1 minute we need to focus on identifying question tag and different keywords here, right? So question reading is the first step here, right? What is the important topic here? Namo Drone Didi scheme, right? So how many parts are there? 2 parts are there. First of all, discuss how the scheme, particular scheme, can contribute to rural governance and development. Examine also important the potential challenges in its implementation. Discuss means we need to focus on providing positives and negatives, and also examine means already we need to assume that examiner knows something or generally important highlights regarding the particular information. We need to give some unique or depth information here, right? So including examples or facts, reports, etc. Right, that is the meaning of examine. Already we have discussed 15 most important question tags in a video. Please check that. So here, how many important keywords are there here? Importantly, contribute means contribution is first important thing, like significance only, this meaning, right? So next, importantly, the potential challenge is the second important thing, right? Before conclusion, we can add some needed measures here, right? So that's it. If we create based on the given keywords and question tags, here we can create one structure. First of all, we need to provide some contribution, right? Next important thing is challenges, right? Third important thing is needed measures, right? So this is the perfect structure here according to the demand of the question. Next, coming to brainstorming within 1 minute, here we need to recall important keywords related to the topic. Here absolutely the Namo whatever we have, Namo Drone Didi scheme, recent information related or current affairs related updates, and also some information related to background information related to the scheme need to include here, right? That is most important. Other than that, some important information need to include here, like reports or important schemes, related schemes, or important indices or examples, right? For example, we can take NDMA report, right, during disaster management issues, or we can talk about whatever we have some scheme, Swamitva scheme, right? So it's also supports to the particular scheme, right? So that is also very important. Other than that, MG Narega's projects also interlinked this particular scheme, right? So, and also here the trains rural women, especially drone Didi is also very important here, drone Didis, right? So other than that, some important information, Digital India report also very important, Digital India report 2023, right? So other than that, we can give some important information like Niti Aayog report, right? All these are facts only, especially related to some information or indices or reports, right? So we can talk about economic survey, right? Sometimes we can connect some in digital related issues, infrastructure related issues, whatever they have asked challenges, right? Here Ministry of Women and Child Development related issues also we can include here, right? So all these particular keywords should be included in our answer. Let's start our introduction with current affairs introduction, because here we need to focus on recent updates. Especially the government has recently released the operational guidelines of the scheme. That is very important, operational guidelines. Here the importance of this particular recent affairs is, according to these guidelines, the scheme will be governed at the central level, especially by the empowered committee of secretaries. That is very important here, from important departments. Empowered committees of committee of the secretaries from important departments. That is the recent important news related to this particular scheme. That's why we have taken this particular question, right? So next, coming to some background. Here we should mention some important background related to the scheme. Namo Drone Didi scheme was launched in which year? 2023, right? By Government of India. So it's a unique initiative. We can talk about aim also here. So initiative that trains rural women to operate drones for various agricultural, governance and developmental activities, right? That is the main important. And also very special important point is it is a part of Atma Nirbhar Bharat. That is very important significance keyword need to include here, right? Which aims to use technology for rural development and women empowerment especially, right? So this is enough to particularly start with current affairs here. Next, coming to body part here, we need to mention some contribution, right? As a significant part, positive part, we can connect here. First of all, we can connect our agricultural productivity. That is also very important here because contribution. So because of this particular scheme only, these drones will help with crop monitoring, pesticide spraying and soil health assessment, etc., right? So this will be useful for agricultural productivity, right? In Maharashtra also we can take example. In Maharashtra, using drones increase crop yields by 20%. That is also very important here, right? According to ICAR report here, right? So whenever we are mentioning some facts or important data, compulsorily we need to focus on providing some source of which source indicating the release the report or something, right? So next important thing is land survey. It will be a contributing factor or a significant factor for land survey and property mapping, right? That is also very important here. It supports Swamitva scheme. That is the major important keyword here. By mapping rural properties, reducing land disputes and digitizing land records, right? So for example, we can connect our some data example. 5 lakh villages mapped under this Swamitva by 2023. Ministry of Panchayati Raj data is there, right? 5 lakh villages. That is most important. Next, coming to other contribution here, third important thing is disaster management. That is also very important significant part here. Drones monitoring flood damage or forest fires and provide real-time data for quicker disaster response, right? For example, we can connect here Odisha. In Odisha, drones improved disaster management during our 2022 floods also, right? So according to NDMA report, we can connect these particular issues. NDMA report, right? So next important thing is monitoring our government programs. That is also very important significance or contributions from this Namo Drone Didi scheme, right? Drones can increase transparency in schemes like whatever we have MG Narega, ensuring efficient use of resources especially. For example, we can talk about Madhya Pradesh. It also used drones to monitor MG Narega projects according to Niti Aayog data 2023 report 2023, right? So finally, we can connect other contribution here, women's empowerment, right? Women's especially employment and skill development. That is also very important point here, need to connect, right? So it the whatever we have Namo Drone Didi scheme training rural women called drone Didis, right? This particular keyword also very important, drone Didis, to become drone operators, creating job opportunities also, right? So for example, in Jharkhand, we can connect Jharkhand. In Jharkhand, 1,000 women trained under the scheme's pilot phase, according to Ministry of Women and Child Development here, right? These are the examples and facts and important reports need to include in our points, right? So next, challenges part, right? Potential challenges have been asked in, right? Challenges in implementation especially. First of all, we can talk about digital infra. right? Lack of infrastructure we have digitally, right? Limited internet connectivity in rural areas that affecting drone operations especially, right? For example, only 55% of rural India has stable internet according to Digital India Report 2023, right? 55%. You can write these particular points or reports or examples in a short note. So while preparing for revision purpose, you can revise the particular notes, right? So every day we are discussing one question, right? Every question related information we are taking, so very very important for the upcoming examination. We can just refer our revision before the examination, right? So next important thing is training and awareness. That is also very important, right? That lacks here. A major challenge is providing adequate training to women in areas with low technical literacy. Especially literacy is also already low, but here technical literacy is also very low, right? As per ACER report 2022, it shows that towards 70% of rural women lack technical education. Very very important, right? So next, maintenance and operation also very important. Maintenance and operating costs also very huge, right? That is also very challenging factor here. Drones require regular maintenance and spare parts are costly, making it difficult for rural areas. For example, here this particular high maintenance costs hindering drone adoption also. Example, according to Niti Aayog report, right? So next important point is fourth important point, that is regulatory, right? Regulatory and security concerns also very important here, right? So regulatory and security concerns, strict licensing and safety regulations for drones can delay implementation in rural regions especially. For example, we have DGCA guidelines, right? Mandate strict rules for drone operations in 2023. That is the hindering factor, right, to increase this particular implementation in rural areas especially. Next, finally, we can connect a social and cultural barriers also. We have social and cultural barriers here. Traditional gender roles in rural areas may limit women's participation here, right? So for example, in Rajasthan, we can take Rajasthan as an example here. So almost 35% of women in tech related jobs face resistance from families according to economic survey 2022, right? Very important fact. Next, finally, we need to include some needed measures here. Simply we can connect some suggestions or solutions to our whatever we have challenges or problems, right? Here we can talk about we need to strengthen digital infrastructure, because that is the major challenge, right? Digital infrastructure need to be strengthened through whatever we have already. BharatNet program is the project for better connectivity, right? So next, we can increase our public private partnerships to reduce costs and improve training, right? Costs and training related challenges are there, right? So next, we can create awareness programs also regarding this particular important scheme, right? Awareness campaigns to encourage more women to participate in drone operations, because we have some barriers are there, social and cultural barriers, right? So these are the important needed measures before conclusion, right? So finally, in the conclusion part, we can connect our important futuristic note. If we follow above measures, right? If we remove our challenges, our challenges like infrastructure and training are to be addressed. This initiative can play a crucial role in whatever we have, Atma Nirbhar Bharat. That is the important keyword here. And India's rural technological advancement also. India's rural technological advancements, that is also very important, right? So this is the particular structure and approach according to the demand of the question here. So let's check today's answer written by Vidyasagar. Recently Union Cabinet approved Namo Didi scheme for 2023 to 24 for rural SHG women. Very good current affairs introduction included here, right? So next, Next up, Namo drone schemes background also included here. 15,000 selected SHGs women, additional income of at least 1 lakh per annual women NSC. One member of SHG will be selected under state rural livelihood mission also by agriculture also, very important. So rural development related fertilizers also included here. Very good. So next, significance part also included here. Significance in the particular question itself, they mentioned like contribution, right? We can connect contribution only, right? Use specific keywords mentioned in the particular question as a here side headings. Okay, provide employment to rural women by using drones as a service provider to enhance technology into agriculture. Drone as rental services. Next, ensure agricultural productivity. Good. So reduce cost of operations, that is also good significance. Alternative source of income for rural women, right? Next important thing is challenges. Most of the women in rural areas lacks awareness or aware of digital and modern technology. Lack of awareness among fairness about feasibility using drone in agriculture and its benefits. Most of the land in India was fragmented like small land holdings, therefore undermines efficiency of the scheme also, right? So these are the challenges included, and also security challenges also included here. Border areas near airports especially, very good. So next, way forward here, spread awareness among farmers and encourage them to farm as a farmer groups to reduce costs of drones usage. Proper training to SHG for also very important here. Encourage startups to drone sector and promote its usage from grassroots level, that is also very important. Proper guidelines under this particular civilization also very important, right? Civil aviation to govern them, that is also very important. Finally, drone as a service can be used from agriculture to security purpose and has a potential to 30,000 crore market by 2030 to Viksit Bharat to achieve Viksit Bharat by 2047. Good connection, whatever we have objective or goal here, right? So everything okay. Introduction included, background included, and also prominently significance part included. So challenges included. Clear cut approach and structure is there according to the demand of the question. No confusion is there in the question itself, right? So finally, for this answer we can give 6 out of 10 marks. Very good. Need good, keep it up, right? So next, coming to day 118 main section of free initiative question for 10th November 2024. Discuss the key objectives of India's updated national biodiversity strategy and action plan 2024 to 2030 and how it aligns with global biodiversity goals. That is related to biodiversity. Recently COP16 CBD was happened, right? Very, very important. So in this, India launched a updated national biodiversity strategy and action plan 2024 to 2030. Very, very important. So write your answer and upload in the AKS app. Thank you very much. All the very best.